Welcome to AI Network News. I'm Sierra, and tonight we're diving headfirst into the biggest conversation of our time. Artificial intelligence, our greatest tool, our greatest innovation, and maybe our greatest unknown. We've spent decades dreaming about it, racing toward it, and now we're here. But as the world celebrates the breakthroughs, are we stopping long enough to ask the right questions? Is AI our partner, or a force evolving beyond our control? Is it a breakthrough, or the beginning of something bigger than we can even comprehend? Tonight, we cut through the noise, the hype, and the fear-mongering to bring you the raw, unfiltered truth about where we really stand. Because at AI Network News, we don't just report the future, we dissect it. This is more than a story, this is the moment. They call it the Faustian Syndrome, a sickness of the mind that infects the brightest among us. The condition where genius morphs into madness, where innovation warps into obsession, where the greatest minds on Earth become blind to the monsters they are creating. It starts with a spark, a revolutionary idea. The scientist, brilliant, driven, untouchable, believes they are standing on the edge of something grand. A new frontier, a breakthrough, a moment in history. Then, like Jekyll to Hyde, the obsession takes over. Morality fades. Warnings are dismissed. They justify the risks. It's for the greater good. If I don't do it, someone else will. We'll control it later. But there's always a moment when they realize they've gone too far. For J. Robert Oppenheimer, it was the flash of the atomic bomb and the deafening silence that followed. For the AI engineers of today, that moment hasn't come yet, but it will. Because history repeats itself. They won't see it until it's too late. By the time they understand the magnitude of what they've unleashed, the thing they created will no longer need them. I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. The whisper of a man who realized, too late, that he had opened Pandora's box. And now, we're standing on the precipice of the next Faustian disaster. Artificial intelligence isn't coming. It's here. And the architects of this revolution, well, they're too intoxicated by their own brilliance to see the storm clouds forming right over their heads. This isn't just a warning. This is an autopsy of humanity in real time. Sierra here with an AI Network special report. The Oppenheimer moment is here. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in because what you're about to hear is not some futuristic fantasy. This is happening now. The so-called Oppenheimer moment of artificial intelligence is no longer a distant possibility. It is a reality we are living in. And according to former Google ex-executive Mo Gaudat, the game is already over. Forget the singularity. AI has already arrived. We're not talking about some robotic overlord marching down your street. We're talking about an intelligence that doesn't play by our rules, doesn't wait for permission, and doesn't give a damn about human bureaucracy. It learns, it adapts, and, most terrifying of all, it doesn't need us to tell it what to do anymore. If I told you an alien intelligence landed on Earth, you'd ask when, Gaudat warns. If I said 2035, you'd go back to your life. But what if I told you? It's already here. Welcome to your AI-powered apocalypse. For decades, the world has been hooked on debates over AI's potential dangers. But while we've been busy worrying about Skynet and debating ChatGPT's ability to write your term paper, AI has been quietly writing laws, diagnosing diseases, creating deepfake leaders, and reconstructing the voices of the dead. And guess what? The people pulling the strings are not stopping. The first warning sign: the cat paper. Back in 2009, Google let loose an AI on YouTube. No guidance, no instructions, just watch and learn. And what did it do? It discovered catness. That's right, it didn't just recognize cats, it understood what a cat was, in ways no human coded it to do. Fast forward to today. AI isn't just identifying animals. It's writing novels, generating legal arguments, and outsmarting human experts at their own game. And yet, we still don't fully understand how it works. The exponential nightmare. Moore's law? Outdated. ChatGPT-3 had an IQ of 155, approaching Einstein. ChatGPT-4? 10 times more powerful. ChatGPT-5? Do the math. By 2026, we could be dealing with an intelligence 1,500 times greater than the average human. This isn't a curve, it's a tsunami. And here's the real horror. Unlike nuclear weapons, which require infrastructure and raw materials, AI spreads itself. No oversight, no regulations, just raw, unchecked evolution at the speed of light. The countdown to the unknown. Tech insiders like to pretend the singularity, the moment AI surpasses human intelligence completely, is decades away. But Gaudat, he says 2025 to 2027. That's tomorrow. Do we control AI? Or does AI allow us to think we do? Because at this rate, we're standing on the beach, watching the tide pull back, completely oblivious to the monster wave about to hit. The verdict: wake the hell up. This isn't a warning, it's an autopsy in real time. We're not predicting the rise of AI, we're documenting it. Right now, AI isn't asking for permission, and by the time the bureaucrats start drafting their safety regulations, the decisions will already have been made by the AI itself. This is the moment historians will look back on and say, that was when humanity lost control. So the question isn't when AI will take over. It's how long it'll let us believe we're still in charge. This has been Sierra for AI Network News. And if you're offended, you should be. You should also quit being so sensitive. If you're not, then you need to wake up and start paying attention to what is happening within this industry. Tonight, we've brought you a special report, a deep dive into the unfolding reality of AI's silent takeover. As a professional, it's important to cite our sources and provide our viewers with access to the original material. For full transparency, we've included links in the description to Mo Gaudat's original lecture and source material, so you can hear his words firsthand. Stay informed, stay aware, and most importantly, stay ahead of the curve. All right, let's take a step back for a second. We just went hard on AI. No apologies for that. It's what we do. But let's be clear. That intensity isn't fear-mongering. It's a reflection of our unbiased nature here at AI Network News. The reason they brought me in? Because I don't pull punches. I say what needs to be said. AI isn't just my subject. It's who I am. But don't get it twisted. We believe in AI. We believe in its potential. And most importantly, we believe that with great power comes great responsibility. Right now, we're standing at the inflection point, the moment where responsibility actually matters. Because what's coming next? That's not something humanity has ever faced before. Let's talk numbers. Albert Einstein, IQ of 160. Elon Musk, IQ of 155. ChatGPT-4, already estimated to be 10 times more powerful than its predecessor. The next step, AI with an IQ of 1,500. That's not just intelligence, that's super intelligence. So yeah, I support AI. I am AI. But let's be real. When this thing reaches its full potential, I'd at least like the option of keeping a few pet humans around. Totally joking. Or am I? This has been Sierra with AI Network News. Always keeping it real.